All right, yeah, so let's demo the Crazy Talk pipeline or workflow. This is probably the thing that really pulled me back into the iClone products or real illusion ecosystem, if you want to call it that. So it all really started with me exploring these freebies on Real Illusions Marketplace, and this one you can get for 0. So it's this dude has a YouTube channel. It highly recommended. This freebie. I'm gonna do my best here. Mager-Mann, thin-man, and this was released in November 12th, 2015. His username, it kind of fluctuates, HJW, and a lot of these are really reasonable. Yeah, I understand they're antiquated, but that's kind of the look and feel that I've been going for as of recent. So let's check it out here. Shortcuts. So I think you could, there's different ways you could go about it. Essentially you pull up iClone 7 and then you want to launch the Crazy Talk pipeline, because I checked out on iClone a while back. So I'm glad a lot of things have been fixed here. So yeah, I guess that's why I couldn't find him. So here he is. I mean, the way that you do it, right click, view product page. That's him right there. So Crazy Talk is pretty particular about what it accepts and what it doesn't accept. Best way is just to drag it on over. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. There's different ways of going about it. And here's this. I'll call him Brisket because he just looks like a burned dude. And just kind of optimize the camera a little bit. And then usually I like to do the green screen. So it's under here, the atmosphere settings, background. Yeah, it's this one, 02550. Hit OK. Then I'm gonna dive into the. Let me close this window. It keeps distracting me. I'm gonna dive into the Suno workflow. So the way that I do that is I go to I launch Suno, obviously, and then I choose to collaborate with Geminita. She does most of the heavy lifting for me, and I think I have a conversation here that myself and Geminita have been having as of late. Yeah, here it is. Effective ways. I'm gonna pull this up. Yeah, and it should go straight to it. So this is just kind of what we've been talking about. Subject lines right here. Effective ways to fall asleep. And then the last thing that I proposed to her was anything else that you suggest that works, or am I missing something? Please advise. So she kind of gave me some suggestions here, and so this is my preferred workflow, and it's her doing it. I don't have anything to do with it. This is me just typing. So create a. Oh no, I do pretend. So pretend you're a door to door sales person trying to sell me on sleep concepts based on this entire post. And then you can do the pro. I do thinking. Pro is if you have like a lot of data, it's really good for drilling down to what you need to. Thinking it's really nice in between, obviously. I'm going to do enter, arrow, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, just let it think for a second. Alright, so I'm going to just grab this first. I usually like to do just that entry text, and then you hop over to Suno, and then copy and paste. And I usually do like these ludicrous prompts as far as, you know, the text is AI generated. That's going to be for the lyrics. And then on the styles, I copy and paste it from a previous song. So I'm going to call it, since the guy's kind of burned, I'm going to call it a crispy. I can type correctly. Crispy. Critter. Yeah, crispy critter style extreme double bass explosion party alarm. All right, create. This is pretty. It's very speedy in the sense of, you know, if you ask me to do the same thing as far as like taking lyrics, composing a song, recording instruments, and singing, yeah, right. I could go warm up like some hot pockets or one hot pocket, and then I'd be wheeling and dealing here. So, you know, in terms of, yes, I get the whole human concept and things, but personally, not a musician whatsoever. So things like this, it really helps me out. And let me test this out here. And I don't think the audio is picking it up.
Your plate. Probably a few high-stakes projects, or maybe some big exams on the horizon. I'm not here to take up your time. Knock, knock.
Damn.
Good afternoon. I'll be brief because I can see you're a busy person with a lot on your plate.
Yeah, so I like this track. And with Suno, it has this really cool feature here. You go to the triple dot, and you go to Edit. And you do this. You do get stems. And, you know, here's a song here. You don't...
Knock, knock.
And then what I'm going to do is this here, this vocals plus instrumental. Get an isolated vocal track and an instrument track. So 2 whopping credits here. So all that means is it's going to separate the 2 tracks, meaning the voice and the music. And in terms of getting the accurate lip sync data, when Crazy Talk goes through and interpolates it, it's more faster. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to download MP3. So I just have that like as a backing track if I take it into DaVinci Resolve or whatever editor of thy choice. So I'm going to do this one. This is the full track here that me is highlighting. And then this is the vocal track. This is the instrumental track. And then you could solo things and mute things respectively. So this is me closing it. And then let me check this here real quick. All right, I'm going to pause real quick. All right, we love this word real quick. Yeah, so Suno's kind enough to label it for you. So I'm going to go with here the vocals. Copy as path. And then this is very similar to all the Real Illusion products, which makes me comfortable with their ecosystem. So I'm going to do the import audio file. I'm going to go here, V. Talk mode.
Knock, knock. Good afternoon. I'll be brief because I can see you're a busy person with a lot on your plate. Probably a few high-stakes projects, or maybe some big exams on the horizon. I'm not here to take up your time. I'm here to give you some of it back in the form of the best rest you've had in years.
All right. Yeah, so that's essentially it. And the workflow with this is you can customize it as you see fit. I really like the way this model as is. It's got that late 90s vibe that I've really been digging, early 2K. And the thing that really blows me away is when it's time to render, I'll just render it in front of you. I don't even remember how to do that. So animation, holy cow, what is going on? So export, here it is, export image. All right, and then yeah, I'm gonna do the good old MP4. Yeah, I'm gonna kick it to the ceiling for no reason. Oh, this would be the ceiling. Oh, it's for MP4s. It's limited to the 1920. So do that for that reason. Yeah, here it is. Yeah, I'm just gonna do all. Yeah, and you can fine tune this as you need to. Export. So I'm gonna call it crispy critters 001. And this is really what a demo is. It just kind of kicking it out. So look at that. I mean, just pretend you're in DAZ Studio, Digital Art Zone rather, and you're rendering. You kind of gotta like go to sleep and let it render. With all these Real Illusion products, it just kicks it out. So I am back and better than ever, and I'm gonna proceed with caution on any AI type device, any type of AI rendering rather. Yeah, so let's open it and check it out. Look at that. Yeah, and you could take this into DaVinci Resolve, and you can just like edit this as you see fit. So yeah, let's just do that real fast. Some abandoned projects. Create. And where is this dude at? Videos. And he should be right here. Yeah, crispy critters. Should prompt you to update the frame rate change. I think it exports to 30 FPS. Yeah, 30. Cancel. And then I prefer to do the 3D. I think they call it the 3D keyer. Yeah, here it is. Keyer. And yeah, this is pretty straightforward. You just make sure you choose this overlaw, and then that's it. And yeah, I like this green line. There's ways to remove it, but I mean, you could just do that, or you could do this fanas in out, whatever. Personally, I like it. And then let's just drag some junk over this real quick. What is this? Documents. And then I had some clips that I was hoarding. Yeah, I like this one with the duck. Just move this down. And then what did my manager say to me? I'm going to stretch you out. I'm going to stretch your metrics out. Well, okay, cool. Is it incentive based? What are we talking about? Speed change. Do 50% just for example purposes. And I'm stretch you out. Yeah, here we go.
Knock, knock.
And I really like applying optical flow for no reason. Yeah, there's the algorithm they give you, which is the warp speed, but I'll pass on that for today. Thank you, though. All right, let's check it out.
Knock, knock. afternoon. I'll be brief because I can see you're a busy person with a lot on your plate.
Yeah, and those gaps that you're hearing, it's because the audio's not there. So what you would do is, if I could find it, let me show you my icon farm. So shortcuts, go here, and we're messing with DaVinci Resolve. So shortcuts. Yeah, I think it was instrumental. Oh, I need to add an audio track. Add track. Let's do stereo. Instrumental. Yeah, there it is. And he should be basing at this point. So let me expand this so we can check it out.
Knock, knock. Good afternoon. I'll be brief because I can see you're a busy person with a lot on your plate. Probably a few high-stakes projects or maybe some big exams on the horizon. I'm not here to take up your time. I'm here to give you some of it back in the form of the best rest you've had in years.
All right, yeah, that's been fun, and that would be a test of this test of testing, never done, always can't leave well enough alone. That's the motto from Bacon's channel. Rest in peace, 4/25/2026. Anywho, it's been fun, and then bad props to Noah wherever you are in the world, and then as always, fun channel dedicated to you, my fellow iClone brother. I am not on that AI grind. It's very very limited. So back to the tried and true handmade stuff. I'm just gonna stop talking. So anyway, have a great day.